Bonjour et bienvenue dans la saison du Sagittaire. Hello Sagittarius, this is your season, here is your season, and let's see how the sky, our solar system welcomes your season to come in. When Sun ingressed to Sagittarius was today 2:37 a.m. in the morning. Then at the moment the Sun was in the second house of this Sagittarius season. This Sagittarius season this Sagittarius season's rising sign is in Libra, so relationships will be involved definitely. The Sun is in the second house of this Sagittarius season, which means that your values, your financial situation should be fine, but the Sun has a trine with Jupiter, which is in retrograde, so your ruler planet, and it could comes up some changes in a positive way. I think definitely just because of the Sun in a positive way, because you're changing your mind. Usually, Sagittarius changing its mind every second, definitely. So it will be not easy to following you. That how you want to make more money, how you want to earn more money. That is a big water royal trine when Sun ingressed to Sagittarius, Mercury in Scorpio, Saturn, Neptune in Pisces, and Jupiter in Cancer. So this is the big royal water trine what we have at the moment. It could happen as well since the retrograde Mercury and the retrograde Jupiter has a trine as well, that you are revaluing your values, self-values, self-esteem, and definitely your values, because these planets are retrograde, so it's everything which is related with RE words. Then it could comes up, and your belief system you can rethink, reevaluate, or even reinvent as well. It could happen. Sun has an opposition with Uranus on the day when Sun ingressed to Sagittarius. So in the second house, so Uranus, the retrograde Uranus from Taurus, making opposition with the Sun in the second house. So your financial situations, which are highly related to Taurus, with the Uranus is there, then it could happen. So that's why I think that it could come up some changes related to your financial situation, which are turning your life upside down, and they are coming suddenly since Uranus is the planet of revolutionary, the sudden came situations, and it's in retrograde. So I would say that it comes when the change is coming, then it's coming totally unexpected, and please try to be ready for that as much as you can, of course. I'm making the horoscope tarot spread. I'm spreading 12 cards, which are representing the 12 astrological house of yours, Sagittarius, and we will see that what the cards tell. That's what you can expect in 2025 Sagittarius season. Absolutely. In your sign in Sagittarius, the Moon and Mars is there, so you can understand everything pretty well. The Moon in Sagittarius makes you a bit restless in this Sagittarius season, definitely. Also be ready for that. In your ninth house, your natural born house, this is the ninth house, there is no planet there. And career and work and financial situation will be involved definitely, since this big trine is going to the second house, the financial house, the sixth house, which is your daily routines, your daily work, and going to the 10th house where Jupiter is there, which is the career of yours and and everyone in this Sagittarius season. But we will see how it's going. To be honest, then not less, the first 12 cards representing your 12 astrological house. Then let's see and start to take it out. First house, I put immediately here the stone. This is your first house. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, we have our 12, your 12 astrological houses. And then let's see that what you can expect in this Sagittarius season 2025 Sagittarius. Come and check. Okay, Sag baby, here is your 12 astrological houses. From my side, I will be interested in the second house, the third house, the sixth house, and the 10th house, and the 12th house as well, because you are involved in these places very strongly. But let's start with your first house, because first house is self, personality, appearance, life path. This card represents you in a present, yourself, image, vitality, how the world sees you, and your general life path. And here you have, oh, Page of Swords immediately. Page of Swords. How the world sees you. Someone who is curious. Someone who is want to know what is around him. Someone who needs information. Someone who is collecting the information. And probably this is right now your life path as well, to gathering informations. Nevertheless, learning. It could be a learning situation in this Sagittarius season, that it's a school system learning or just life give you a lessons, and this is what you need to learn. We will see later on, but definitely there will be a learning season when you need to learn something. Changing your mind, it's here because it's swords. Sword is always about learning something, and it's page, so it's a beginning. Actually, all the air sign is here with the page of swords. So Cardinal Libra, Fixed Aquarius, and Mutual Gemini. It's here, and you can definitely learn something, even mentally develop. It could happen to mentally develop, but gathering information, it's pretty much here, and learning as well. It's here. It's a good learning. Have a good school. Then we go to your second house. Here is the sun, and second house is values, finances, self worth. This card reveals the energies related to your financial situation, income, personal values, and self esteem. And here you have Ace of Wands, immediately Ace of Wands, all the three fire sign, Cardinal Aries, Fixed Leo, and Mutual Sagittarius is here as well. New inspirations could come up, new inspirations could come up, what you want to almost make immediately into action. Since you're Sagittarius, of course, you're doing immediately to action. Plus, you have Moon in Sagittarius to make you restless. You don't want to wait. The idea comes and you want to realize immediately. But the inspirations are coming. Be ready, be careful of your inspirations. I mean, be careful that do not forget what comes to your mind. Try to make a note that it comes to my mind something. Try to make a note that what comes as inspiration, what ideas comes up. And this is the second house, what I mentioned, the financial situation. Ace of Wands definitely shows that new ideas will come up, that how you can earn money or more money or less money. Even it could happen that you want to earn less money. However, I don't know anyone who wants to earn less money. I know only who wants to earn more money. So ideas could come up related to that. That's why I'm telling that make a note when the idea comes up and you're not in the situation to start to make or realize immediately. Then make a note on your phone or somewhere that, oh, it comes to my mind that. Then you will be save the day and get the inspiration noted and memorizing related to it. Ace of Wands, and Ace of Wands. It's when you if you see that the ace is doing something, it's got to do something, and when he's doing something, then a new dimension opening behind him where he can go if he wants, of course. So when these ideas and inspirations are coming, and you start to realize, then you will see the new dimension, you will see the new point of view. Absolutely. It's a good card in the second house. It's full of action, full of action. I wouldn't worry about your financial situation in the Sagittarius season. Okay, then the third house here is your Mars and Moon. And the third house, it's communication, thought, learning, close relationships, short trips. And this card describes your way of thinking, communication, uh, communication style, learning processes, relationship with the siblings, your immediate environment. And also in the third house could be your chosen family or very, very close friends. And here you have Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, I would say that communication comes to my mind, that you need to learn communication when comes a sudden idea and you change your mind, because you change your mind, as I mentioned, every second, and you change your mind, then let the people know around you that you change your mind or what is the new idea, what you have, because otherwise it will be chaotic all over. And you need to learn that you need to tell, you need to communicate with your people, with your family, with your siblings, with your colleague. Then you need to learn this communication definitely. Eight of the eight itself, in the Eight of Pentacles, the eight itself is the Sephirah Hod in the Kabbalah's tree of life, and this is focusing. This is what you need to focus on, and focus on to tell the people that you change your mind, and this is what you need to learn. This is your learning process, two in one. Learn how to communicate, and definitely learn to do not forget to mention, since you're focusing, need to be focused on that you need to tell the people that you change your mind. And this is a step forward, since the eighth Safira Hod, it's related with the legs in the tree of life, in Kabbalah's tree of life. Absolutely, it's a very, very good one, easy one, I would say. That Eight of Pentacles, the learning, this learning, it's not happening one day to another. Eight of Pentacles, it's a slower, I would say slower learning process, but you start to doing, and day by day, getting the routine, it will help you to learn to communicate to everyone in the right way. The main point of it, actually, just coming back over and over again, the main point is that share the information what you have. Okay, there the information what you're collecting, and he'll share the information what you have, because you think that the people knows. No, the people don't know, because you're not telling. So share the information with others. Okay, then we are going to your fourth house, because fourth house is your home, family, roots, best emotional foundations. This card focuses on your home, environment, family relationship, especially the maternal side, your past, the foundations of your emotional security. So as probably you know already, and this is your mom as well, or your mother figure of your life, or even we can talk about you as a mother. And in the fourth house you have, oh, the world. The world, it's here. We're closing a cycle in a daily energy card reading. I would like to, of course, ask you to come and check with me the daily energy card as well, day by day. We had the world in this week, absolutely, when we're closing a cycle. Now in your fourth house, as home, family, choosing a cycle which is closing. It could happen that you are just about to move somewhere else, and you are saying goodbye for your old place where you were living, and this is closing a cycle, because there will be a new place, there will be a new neighborhood. Even it could be that you're moving from a new type of building, something from an old to a super modern, a new building. And you need to learn as well how you can live in a super modern new building, and you're closing a cycle of your life related to your home, your apartment, would say, definitely, because it's related to the real estate. Even it can show that if you have any case related real estate, then in this Sagittarius season will be closed, will be done, this real estate case. If you are talking about with your mom, or not first, talking about your mom or mother figure of your life, um, it could come that closing. I don't say that the relationship with her, but maybe you are finishing your closing and case with her. I don't know that you were fighting or arguing, for example, related your move, and now that with this move will happen, then you are closing the argue with your mom because it happened. It's meaningless to continue. Probably she feel the same, that it's meaningless to continue this arguing related to the move, because it's happened already. She cannot do anything against it, even if she wanted, but she cannot do anything against it. If we are talking about you as a mother, um, then with your children you are closing a cycle as well. Maybe it could happen that this is moving not related with you, so not you are moving, but your children moving out from home, and this is a period when your child starts a new period of his her life, and you are start a new period of your life as well. So this is what it means, the world, but you're closing a cycle. It's fine. And if you're talking about the children, then let's go to the fifth house, because fifth house is creativity, love, romance, children, pleasures, entertainment. This card examines your creative expression, love life, romantic relationships, your connection with children, hobbies, and your joy in life. So romantic relationships are involved here as well. And Eight of Cups. Again, eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Someone it's a practical, this is a pretty much emotional. Also, it's hot here, so focusing on that something is not working in your life related with the five house subject, and you are moving on. You are moving on. Even it could be a symbolic moving on, that you are leaving the situation and you're telling that no, I don't want a part of this, and you are leaving and move out from the situation and move forward from this situation as well. We were talking about the children here, that you're closing a cycle, then you're closing a cycle and you need to working and emotionally that your children is left the home. It need to say goodbye for the old life of you, when you can control him, her, when you are seeing what she is doing, because from now you cannot see, and this is the emotional part of this, and you need to say goodbye for this old situation, which could be emotionally you can struggling with this emotionally, that from right now you don't know what your children is doing and you can be sort of afraid of, but definitely it shows the card that you will say goodbye for this old situation related with your children. Also the creativity with the Eight of Cups, it's interesting, I would say, because I would, when you're saying creativity and Eight of Cups, then you are saying goodbye something of your creativity. But I don't believe that you are saying for your creativity goodbye and you don't want to be creative. Maybe old creative thinking, old creative situation, you are closing, you are move forward because they're not working for you anymore, and you are trying to look for something new. It's here as well, that learning. What does it mean? To looking for a new creativity. You're bored with the old one even, and you want something new, and you are consciously saying that no, it's not working for me anymore, and I want to move on here. Love and romance. If you're talking about love life and romantic relationships, it could happen that you will be the one who say that no, I don't want to be in this relationship because it's not good for me. It doesn't gives me anything, or just simply not good. And it could happen that if you're merged with your spouse, then you need to move out, or even it could happen that your spouse needs to move out. We don't know what is your situation, but it definitely shows that you're step over from this fifth house subject as romantic relationship and love life. Absolutely. Joy. Um, Maybe in this Sagittarius season, you need to say goodbye for the joy in your life, just because right now you have a lot of work. You're moving, you're learning communicate, you're learning how to communicate. It's a lot of things, and until now, and we're all in the fifth house, and we have 12. So the joy right now will be not in your center life. You're more focusing on this learning, processing, and closing situation of your life. Then you go to your sixth house, because sixth house is your work, health, routines, services, daily tasks. It shows your daily work environment, health status, daily routines, and your service to others. And here you have the Hermit. The Hermit is the number ninth major arcana card, and Hermit is sharing his knowledge, his wisdom, when it's requested. This is the main point. When it's requested to share. Teaching comes up into my mind, that maybe you will be asked to teach somewhere something as a part of sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom. And it could happen that you will be asked, and maybe this will be your daily work as well, and you're earning money with that. The new inspiration comes up, that how you can earn more money. That if you're teaching something, it could comes up that you are earning more, some extra money. Or even it could be something volunteer job, as your daily routines, or service to others. Health status also in the here is in the sixth house. Um, Health status with Hermit. Just suddenly came to my mind that do not go out too much. Stay stay home as much as you can, because right now in the winter season, of course, there is this flu and COVID still with us, and I don't know whatever other exotic illness is coming right now that the winter is coming in the northern hemisphere, of course, and we are pretty much talking about this one. Um, then it's better if you stay at home and uh, do not put you in danger that you can take any of these exotic diseases and get health. Definitely shows to uh, stay stay at home, stay at the background. You don't need to be in the spotlight right now related, for example, to daily work. Do not be on spotlight, stay at the background. But when you are asked, then share your knowledge, share your wisdom with everyone else. And this card is a Virgo Mercury, Virgo Vir- Virgo Gemini Mercury card. And as I mentioned, the Mercury is right now in the second house in Scorpio in retrograde. So something new related to this definitely comes up. Maybe you are not really get to know what does it mean to staying at home, and this will be a new situation for you, which retrograde Mercury will show to how to stay at home, learning something new. Then we are going to your seventh house. This is the house of relationships, partnerships, open enemies, and marriage. This card focuses on your most important one-on-one relationships, open enemies, um, marriages, business partnerships, and can highlight on open conflicts if you have. I don't think that you have sweetheart with Wheel of Fortune, the best of best. You don't have no open enemies or open conflicts, at least, or if you have, then you are solving definitely. This card is related with Jupiter, because this card is all the fixed sign here. So fixed Taurus, fixed Leo, fixed Aquarius, and fixed Scorpio. And the planet which is related with this card is Jupiter. So the expansion, uh, luck on your side, definitely related. Even the business partnership, even your one-on-one relationships. Maybe you will make a good marriage, we don't know, or you will get familiar with someone, or get a closer relationship with someone, and make a proposal, or you get an proposal for next year wedding, and it will be a great marriage. Definitely it will be a fruit one, I could say. Open conflict, as I mentioned, I don't think that you have, or if you have, then the Wheel of Fortune will do everything to you to protect from these open enemies, and they will be revealed definitely. The wheel of fortune, it always shows that turning, 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 and they will be revealed. Who are the open enemies if they are in your close enemies. I mean, hidden enemies, not closed enemies, but the hidden enemies of yours. Then definitely they will be revealed who they are. But you don't need to be afraid of them. Everything is in God's hand. It's a very good card, a very very good card. House. Eighth house is transformation, shared resources, intimacy, death and rebirth, occultism. It analyzes shared financial resources, example spouses, money, debts, inheritances, taxes as well, sexual intimacy, psychological depths, crisis, and process of rebirth. So in the eighth house, you have, oh, the devil itself. Hello, devil. The devil itself, himself, herself, depends on how you're watching or seeing. The devil, focusing on the transformation comes, and you need to focusing on a transformation because you are not distracted or want to be distracted to 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 this transformation. Don't be distracted. Focusing on, we have eight, two eights, eight of pentacles, eight of cups, which is hot, which is focusing on something, focused on, definitely focused on. Will be many things probably which is try to distract your focus, but be focused, stay focused, definitely stay focused. Don't let it to distracted. Shared resources, shared resources, it could comes up something unusual. I suggest if you have any shared resources, even as business or in marriage, then let's check and go after that what's going on to that, because maybe you are distracted to not to see. Okay, so go after it and check it definitely. um Intimacy, we're talking about sexual intimacy. um as the devil is there, so the sexual intimacy is there. um Even I would say that you want to solve everything with sexual intimacy, to solve the situation which is related to the eighth house. Maybe you are the one who's hiding something for the shared resources, or spouse's money, debts, inheritances, and then you want to solve this with the sexual intimacy. Um, do not do it. Do not do it. It could be very attractive for another one, but do not do it. Show it. Tell. Communicate. Communicate. Learn communicate. Okay, learn communicate what's going on. Tell it. Definitely tell it. Crisis and psychological depths with devil. I don't need to mention. I guess that it's there. It's definitely there. And you don't want to see this crisis, this psychological depths. You want to pass over it very fast, but you cannot do it since you're thinking. You are in a learning process with eight of pentacles. It's a low, not low, slow learning process, day by day. Need to be focused on day by day. So you cannot learn this fast. You cannot pass it fast as much as you want. So don't be afraid of to face it. Definitely face it. Look into the eyes of the devil and tell it, no, I'm focusing on something else. No, I'm learning, and this is the best what you can do. This is a Saturn Capricorn card actually, so the ambition is there as well. And the transformation could be a drive of yours for transformation, to do the transformation. Since you're Sagittarius, you want to do this fast, but you cannot make fast. Once again, Eight of Pentacles, slowly, day by day, and with focus, definitely with focus on it. Oh, if you see, then we have here only major arcanas, and now you have the fourth major arcana card already, and we have four houses left. Okay, then we'll go to your ninth house, or this Sagittarius is the ninth house. And this is your natural born house. This is the Sagittarius house. And the ninth house is higher education, philosophy, long journey, foreign lands, and worldview. This card represents your higher studies, philosophical views, belief systems, long travels, and your world view. As I mentioned, in the ninth house, you don't have any planet right now. The ninth house planet Jupiter is in Cancer. The ruler of the tenth house is in Cancer, in, which will be here in the tenth house. So let's see what you have. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. In this ninth house, it's higher education, philosophy, long journey, worldview. It definitely shows a changing because you're changing your state. The Six of Swords is change. It's showing a state changes in mind that you are going, or even mental. That from a stormy mental status, you're going to a more calm mental status. Definitely, it can represent also physically traveling as well. However, this is rather more short distance traveling, but it could show traveling as well. And in the ninth house, as I mentioned, that there are long journeys. Um, so it could comes up maybe small journeys, so not short distance journeys, but they are coming day by day. So one day you go there, then coming back, the next day you're going somewhere else, coming back, and the next day you're going in the third place and coming back. And even it could happen that in the Sagittarius season this will happening to you. So the long journey is pretty much about how many times you are traveling by day. It could happen as well in the Sagittarius season. So be ready for that when you're traveling every day somewhere else, day by day. But it's a good card. Education. Six is harmony. This is the sixth Sephira of Kabbalah's tree of life, and this is Tiferet, and this is harmony. This is balance, ruled by Sun actually. Um, this Sephira ruled by Sun. So harmony, it's here that mentally, in mind, maybe in mind and your mental, you want to bring in balance, and this is good, and this is good, and this is what you need to learn. Maybe it's related with the higher education that you can learn this in a higher education school system, in the academic system. Why not? Or even philosophy you want to learn, and changing your state of mind, state of your mental state as well. Of course, it could can happen. Then we are going to a 10th house. Here is Jupiter in the 10th house in retrograde and making this royal trine in the second and the third house and in the sixth house. And now it's everything going up there, to me up, for you probably down there, but up there. And 10th house is your career, vocation, public image, reputation, parental authority. It examines your career, public presence, social status, reputation, and your relationship with parental, often paternal authority or authority itself, at least. So here was your mom, and now here is your dad or father figure of your life, or you as a father as well, as paternal side. And let's see. Oh, the emperor. The emperor. You are thinking to making your own enterprise. It could happen that you're thinking of you're making your own enterprise because Emperor Mars Aries card. It's about leading his life, take over the driving wheel, and want to lead his own life, and he's leading his own life absolutely. If you're talking about parental and paternal side of the card, the emperor can represent someone, yes, someone in the family, someone of strong masculine energy who wants to lead you or wants to control you. But with this card, as you are the one who wants to lead your life, then it could happen that it will be any conflict related to that. However, and the open conflict in the Wheel of Fortune, it doesn't show any this type of conflict, but it could happen that someone doesn't like that you want to standing on your own. But then you are the emperor in the 10th house, then probably you will solve it in the nice way. Um, Nevertheless, it could happen that this closing the home cycle, that you're moving out just simply and solve this issue. Definitely with the Six of Swords to for the short travelings. Maybe you are moving into another city. Why not? Just do not be involved or influenced for this strong masculine energy. Definitely this willing power. This when you're talking about masculine energy, then this is a very strong. This is a very strong willing power the other one has. However, it shows that you have the same as well. And when two willing power meets with each other, then it's probably happening a fight, a war. So just let it go, move out, or do not be in a close. Use the balance power with Six of Swords to go to another place, close the cycle, as well as I mentioned from the home. So if it's necessary, just to move out, but I think you will know that you need to do as well by yourself. I'm not worrying about that, but definitely if you are thinking in your own business, I mean enterprise, then go ahead and do because it shows uh, uh, success because the emperor must be successful. It shows success for you. Okay, then we are going to 11th house. And 11th house, friends, groups, hopes, wishes, community life. This card describes your friendships, your relationship with groups and communities, your hopes for the future, and your wishes. And here it is. Oh, Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands, this is Moon in Sagittarius, and Moon is in Sagittarius right now. Um, um, Two meanings it has this card. Once it's a healing card, so maybe you are healing from any community life issue, any friendship, any relationship issue. But this relationship, it's community issues, I would say. And we're talking about this relationship, then it's a community. Maybe you were wounded by a community for any reason, and you are in a healing period, or even it shows that do not give up. Um, with the 10th career house, maybe there will be friends or community who wants to say that, oh, do not make this enterprise, this is not good, and whatever they're telling, then don't listen to them. Don't stop, do what you are doing because it's your business. This card shows restless, of course, since Moon in Sagittarius, it's restless, and the Moon is in the Sagittarius right now. So definitely you will be restless in this Sagittarius season, but do not stop. I say, I'm telling you that apply the healing and the do not stop phrases where you need uh, to to apply. And to be honest, for example, I would say that if you have hopes and wishes, then do not stop to hoping and wishing whatever you want for yourself. And from my side, I would say that this community issue with friendships or communities and groups, this could be healing. Now I don't know if a bit, but this is what should healed definitely. Then we are going to your 12th house, the last house. Here is Mercury making a trine with Jupiter, both planets in retrograde. So this will be interesting because the 12th house it's secrets, self-undoing, karma, hidden enemies, spiritual retreat, altruism. This card reveals your subconscious, hidden fears, secrets, potential self-sacrificing or self-destructive tendencies, karmic patterns, and the need for spiritual retreat. And here you have Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, cooperation. This cooperation, this is Mars in Capricorn. Mars it's not in your 12th house, it's in the second house, but it's Mars Capricorn. And definitely shows that you need to start cooperating right now, I would say, with yourself. Body, mind, and soul must be aligned with each other and working together. If it's too complicated for you, then I would say that you have your three best friends of your life, me, myself, and I. They are here, and let's start together to healing you. This is the healing part in the 11th house. Let's start to healing you. Um, with the Three of Pentacles, secrets. Maybe there is a secret. It's a group, as you see. Maybe there is an 11th house group. There is a secret what you're hiding or others hiding from you, and this is what you need to healing from yourself. So this is a group card, definitely. Um, everything, I think everything what I mentioned in the 12th house, it's it's related with this me, myself, and I subject to get aligned with yourself, body, mind, soul, and start to heal yourself. Subconscious hidden fears also could comes up related to this card, but you will solve it when you're aligned with yourself. Then it's coming the healing part. And understand what's going on with you, because the three, this is the sephira bina, so the understanding in the tree of life in Kabbalah. So understanding what's going on with you, you are more aspect. So me, there is an aspect of me, there is an aspect of myself, and there is an aspect of I, and this is what you need to align together to step forward. This could be your hidden fears, uh, potential self-sacrificing or self-destructive tendencies could heal in this way as well, that you're aligned. And you know, when you are together and you're aligned, that you're much more stronger, and comes a healing part again, coming the emperor as well. That's someone who is strong, who has a willing power and want to lead his life. He wants to heal his life. Then it's here also, I can relate to, with the devil's card, that you are distracted from something to heal yourself. Do not do it focusing on, definitely, slow work day by day, but there is the healing way of it. So do it definitely, making this alignment. And the most important, I think, in this 12th house right now, is to be aligned with yourself and everything what is in the 12th house I mentioned. Then it will be healed, or you at least you start to heal. And this is very good, very, very good. Okay, we had all of your 12th houses. Very interesting, actually. To be honest, uh, if I this reading I should make together with Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Leo. That this reading should be many other signs will be involved, and I would be not surprised if they have something similar cards, definitely. But this was your 12th house, Sagittarius, and let's see that what is the most important thing, the biggest task in 2025 Sagittarius season, what you need to do, what you need to learn. So this was your 12th house. And what is the biggest task? What is the most important thing? What you need to do, what you need to learn in this 2025 Sagittarius season, Sagittarius. Um, First of all, if you have any specific issue, then get in touch with me on my through my website www.atilarod.com. Book an appointment for tarot reading, and we can clarify your situation by tarot cards, and we can ask suggestions by tarot cards as well. Also, I would like to ask you to join to the daily energy card reading when I'm posting every morning, and then you can see that what is the steps, what is the energies, what you can use to reach the aim, reach the goal, what is written for you in this 2025 Sagittarius season. Definitely, until then, we are adding the number values of this card, and we will see that which major arcana card you will receive, and see that what could comes up as help, as task for you in this 2025 Sagittarius season. Let's start with your first house. Page of Swords doesn't have number value. Ace of Wands, it's 1. Eight of Pentacles, it's 8. The World is the number 21 major arcana card. Eight of Cups, it's 8. The Hermit is the number 9. The Wheel of Fortune is the number 10. The Devil is the number 15. Six of Swords, it's 6. The Emperor is the number 4, major arcana card. The Nine of Wands, it's 9. and the Three of Pentacles. It's 3, and altogether this is 94. Of course, we don't have the 94 major arcana card. So we are adding the final summit number together. So 9 plus 4, and 9 plus 4, it's 13. And 13 is just simply as the death card. Don't be afraid of the death. You are not you will be not dead. This is not the Sagittarius when you die, but you will change. You start a change. This is death. Number 13, major arcana card, showing the change, what you need to go through it, what you need to start, definitely start learning. 8 of Pentacles. Maybe you need to gathering information that what state you have and what does it mean, and how you can heal it. Heal it with change. 6 of Swords is definitely about a changing from one mental state to another one, from a bad one into a good mental state. Absolutely. So change is here. It's involved. You're closing a cycle of old life cycle. You're closing, and you start to change because it's a new cycle begins. Absolutely. So 13, number 13, major card of the change is definitely the change. Third, with the change that you are subscribed to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment under this video, and share this video as well with other Sagittarius or your family members or your friends, to let them know that what they can expect you in this 2025 Sagittarius season, Sagittarius. And also, I would like to ask you to join me in the daily energy reading. Then you can get more information, and you can be much more prepared than how you can make this change day by day as it comes up always. Okay, that was all from my side, Sagittarius. Thank you for being with me in this reading, and see you next time in Capricorn season. Merci, belle journée. Au revoir.